Alright, what's up, guys? I'm back. Got some footage of an extra, I would say, squat day. Today's Sunday, usually my off day, but I had just an itch to squat, so I hit up Tankster, Big Tankster, and asked him if he wanted to hit an extra leg day, and he said yeah. So Sunday fun day here at Gold's Gym in Marietta. We pretty much just did some a bunch of sets of squats, nothing structured. Just wanted to squat. We hit like doubles, triples, 5 rep sets. Just squatting, and then we did some stiff deadlifts and uh, lying hamstring curl, and then we finished off with calves. But my camera died for that, so. All right, so I'm gonna finish off my Q&A questions that I had left from the last video, and have you guys just watch this footage that I have. All right, question here: do you recommend wearing the Polar Bluetooth when lifting weights apart from cardio and tracking heart rate and calories burned? Also, for the Nike Romaleos, you wear them just for squats and deads or for your whole leg workout? All right, the Polar Bluetooth strap that I use, that you guys have probably seen in my other videos, I only put on for cardio. I don't track my workouts. Um, just strictly my calories burned for cardio. The reason for that is my training is already accounted for in my diet. My diet was always geared around what I believe my calories needed from my workouts, the way that I train, and the calories that I use for my workouts. So I would recommend using just using the polar strap just for your cardio, and tracking your workouts is not really necessary if you have your diet geared correctly. And then the Romaleos, I just use them for strictly squats. I don't use them for deadlifts, but I do wear them directly to the gym. I don't bring any extra shoes when I'm doing leg day, and I use them for if I do leg press or all the other leg workouts, and it works fine. I even wear them for cardio if I do cardio that day. I'm pretty much used to wearing them, and I have the Romaleos. If you guys have a pair, they come with two different sole inserts, a competition insert, and then also a normal day training insert. Differences: the training one is just flat and just super hard for if you're going to use them for a meet. And then the regular training day ones are a little bit more comfortable. They have actual like shape to the sole insert, and they're a little bit more bearable for if you wear them to the gym. Next question. I like to use IIFYM style of diet, but I also eat every 2 to 3 hours. So for example, meal 1 through 3, I like to eat nothing but carbs and fat, and the rest of my meals are nothing but protein. So the question is, can I eat all my carbs and fats first and then the protein later? It really doesn't matter um, when you eat your macro sources, or what time, as long as you hit your macros at the end of the day, at the end of the week. The food source timing does not matter. Just hit your numbers. Next question. Hi, coach. When cutting, how much cardio should one be doing if their caloric deficit is 500 calories below their maintenance each day? Also, on this same day, weight training is done and an average 400 calories is burned during the session. Okay, this is kind of like this kind of pertains to the the last question with the polar strap. Your diet should be geared around your required calories for your training and your daily life. Okay. Cardio. My approach with cardio is you want to keep it as minimal as possible, especially when you first start off your cut. Leave some room, leave some playing room to add slowly as you are farther in your cut. So when you see if your nutrition is geared correctly, you should be losing weight weekly, okay, with the deficit. And then as your body adapts and the scale stops moving, you got to make some adjustments, whether it's more cardio or more of a caloric deficit. So start cardio minimal and leave some room to add to it. You don't want to start off with just automatically 2 hours of cardio right off the bat 7 days a week. You want to start minimal and then leave some room to add to that. Same thing with your caloric deficit. You don't like you're at a 500 calorie deficit. You want to leave yourself some room to add to that. Hope that made sense. All right. Next question, deload week. Please make a vid about deload week, talking about if it's even necessary and how to come about it, and even if it's beneficial for gains or the body of central nervous system. Okay, with the deload week, in my experience, I have never really utilized the deload approach. I normally would just be like, okay, I'm dieting, I feel like shit, and that's that. That's expected of it. But now these days, I believe that it would be smart to incorporate a deload week if you're in a caloric deficit and you're cutting, especially for competition, dieting. Taking a deload week would not hurt you, and it would help you more than hurt you by taking some time, just decreasing weight, decreasing volume. You're still in there burning calories, and you're still progressing. Well, not progressing, but you're still burning the calories necessary. And you would benefit by giving your central nervous system a break, which is taking a toll from training. And your performance will most likely be better after that deload week, just giving yourself a break. So I would say they're not necessary, but they're smart. Okay, and I'm a high believer in working smart and not hard. All right. Hey, coach, what will be the best way for someone who wants to gain 30 pounds or more of muscle? Should it be all clean eating or just dirty bulk? And this is coming from someone who is 152 and wants to get to 190. All right. The difference between clean eating and just a dirty bulk is you're not tracking your macros and you're just eating and just shooting for a caloric surplus. All right. In order to put on lean muscle, stage weight muscle, you need to be in a caloric surplus. And using progressive overload in your training. Okay. If you're doing a dirty bulk and you're not counting macros, you're more likely to be going over on your fat and having too big of a surplus in calories. All right, it's been said that in order to put on muscle, lean muscle, all you need to be in is a 200 to 300 caloric surplus, and you'll be able to put on muscle. Build muscle with the correct training. Okay, if you're having over that, you may be putting on unnecessary weight on the scale, which is body fat and just dirty weight. So to answer that, it's all preference. If you don't mind getting just sloppy fat and putting on, body fat while you're making those gains, then go for it. Enjoy life, eat. But if you're concerned about how you look like in the process of bulking, then I would keep it. I don't like saying the word clean, but keep it controlled. Track your macros and have a controlled caloric surplus. All right. How do you prevent muscle imbalances? I feel that one side is always stronger than the other, and for certain exercises, mainly squats, curls, and shoulder presses. Um, Muscle imbalances could come from a variety of different things. It could be, um, injuries. It can be, yeah, it could be how if your body's just not aligned properly. That could be a bunch of different things, but injuries is the main thing. If you injured, your right shoulder, your left shoulder is going to compensate and take over and use more of it, and that will cause an imbalance. Being right-handed or being left-handed will automatically cause an imbalance. So I would, I always recommend getting checked out by a chiropractor, making sure everything's good. Being tight in certain muscle groups can also cause a muscle imbalance and cause your body to compensate in different ways. So get with a good chiropractor, a good sports chiropractor that actually knows his stuff, and you be able to identify problems and recommend things to fix it. New subscriber. I follow Lane Norton on Instagram, and he followed you, so I did the same. I am a natty bodybuilder, and would love to see you put up a posing tip video. That sounds like a good idea, man. I have not even thought about doing that. I definitely will keep that in mind, and possibly soon. So I'll do that for you, buddy. How would one hurt their metabolism? Is it just by consuming a very low caloric diet or fasting at random, or what? Also, what are the side effects? You hit it right on. You can hurt your metabolism by very low caloric diet. Um, and it's just pretty much the pace. I mean, our metabolisms, our bodies are very smart, and by crash dieting or getting into a very big caloric deficit really fast by your diet and creating it with cardio, your body is going to shut down and do whatever it takes to conserve energy. It's going to adapt. It's going to do certain things to regulate what's going on. If you have super low calories and your activity is really high, your body's gonna be like, whoa, I need to conserve, and things like your body heat and your mood, stuff like that will just come into play. So my approach with diet and cutting is slow, gradual. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and things will work out a lot better for you. I only have 1 hour to weight train before going to work in the mornings. What are the must-dos as far as foam rolling, mobility drills, and warm-ups to prevent injury and get the best out of training per push, pull legs, pull leg split? If you don't have much time, a lot of people don't even warm up or foam roll, and they just jump right into it. So, and that's a really common mistake by gym goers. I would recommend, if you had to pick, you know, one or two things, I would foam roll, and I would choose the back and the neck, and then just some band warm ups for your shoulders and your back, and I think that will warm you up as good as it gets if you had to choose just a couple different things. Why is it important to drink a gallon of water per day? Okay, our bodies are made up of a lot of water, and water is important to help metabolize fat, just shuttle nutrients, keep you hydrated, and keep everything just functioning properly. If you've ever had a day where you didn't consume that much water and you just felt like shit, and your energy, and you're hungry, it also affects your hunger. I mean, sometimes when you feel super hungry, it's not even that, and you've eaten all day pretty good. It's not even that you're hungry; it's you're more dehydrated. That's a wrap for this Q&A, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.